Students, welcome to an English language lesson. This lesson is for Form 2. In this lesson, we are using textbook which is past 2. The theme is people and culture. We are doing Unit 8. The topic is good luck, bad luck. Let's look at the contents. We have the learning standards, introduction or the set induction, reading, listening, grammar, vocabulary, writing, cultural awareness, and also integrated skills. As usual, before we start, let's look at the learning standards or the goals that you are supposed to achieve. Here are the main skills. We are speaking 2.1.2, ask for and respond appropriately to simple suggestions. Speaking 2.4.1, communicate opinions or feelings about a story, event, or experience. Reading 3.1.2, understand specific details and information in simple longer text on a range of familiar topics. Reading 3.2.1, understand specific details and information in simple longer text on a range of familiar topics. Then we have listening 1.1.2, understand independently specific information and details in simple longer text on a range of familiar topics. Then we have writing 4.1.2, make and respond to simple requests and suggestions, and writing 4.1.4, express opinions and common feelings such as happiness, sadness, surprise, and interest. Now let's look at the complementary skills. Speaking 2.1.5, express opinions or feeling about character and personality. And reading 3.1.1, understand the main points in simple longer text on a range of familiar topics. Speaking 2.1.1, ask about and explain key information from simple text. And listening 1.2.1, guess the meaning of unfamiliar words from clues provided by other words and by context on a range of familiar topics. Dear students, let's begin our lesson. Sports and competitions. First, check the meaning of the words in the box. Then, listen and repeat. Which ones can be a person?
Unit 8. Vocabulary and Speaking. Sport and Competitions. Exercise 1.
Winner, loser, champion, tournament, supporter, team, opponent, captain, race, match, goal, stadium, coach.
Now let's go through the answers. So the question is, which ones can be a person? So the answer, winner, loser, champion, supporter, opponent, captain, and coach. Dear students, for exercise 2, read the picture diary, then complete it with words from exercise 1. Dear students, now listen and check your answers.
Unit
Students,
8.
now listen and check your
Vocabulary and
answers.
Speaking. Sport and Competitions. Exercise 3.
Our lucky year.
It's been a fantastic year for sport at Swallow School.
September. Jake Matthews scored a brilliant goal in the football match against Healy School. Well done, Jake.
November. Iris Carter in Year 9 beat William Lee to become the local under-16s chess champion. Congratulations to you, Iris.
January. The captain of the girls' under-16 basketball team shakes hands with her opponent from Lindsay School. Swallow School won the game.
April. 8 students from Swallow School took part in a race. Between them, they raised £650 for charity. A wonderful achievement.
June. Swallow School's Angus Hill got to the final of a national tennis tournament. Here is Angus with Mrs. Jones, his tennis coach.
Now read the picture diary. Complete it with words from exercise 1. Here you have our lucky year. It's been a fantastic year for sport at Swallow School. September, Jake Matthews scored a brilliant, so the answer is goal, in a football match against Healy School. Well done, Jake. November, Iris Carter in Year 9 beat William Lee to become the local under-16 chess champion. Congratulations to you, Iris. January, the captain of the girls under-16 basketball team shakes hands with her opponent from Lindsay School. Swallow School won the game. April, 8 students from Swallow School took part in a race. Between them, they raised €650 for charity. A wonderful achievement. Then we have June. Swallow School's Angus Hill got to the final of a national tennis tournament. Here is Angus with Mrs. Jones, his tennis coach. Dear students, let's continue with exercise 4. Which sports do you do? Write 4 sentences. For example, I play tennis. I don't do gymnastics. So you can write, I play badminton. I play badminton every Saturday morning. I play badminton with either my siblings or my school friends. Playing badminton releases my stress and also makes me healthy. Dear students, now work in pairs. Ask and answer questions about the sports you do. Use the prompts to help you. Example you have here, are you in a school team? Yes, I am. I'm in the chess team. So you can use the prompts here. For example, be in a school team, be captain of a team, take part in tournaments, win a match or competition, and have a difficult game. Let's look at the dialogues here. Are you in a school team? Yes, I am. I'm in the chess team. I'm also the captain of the team. Have you taken part in tournaments? Yes, I have. This year the team took part in 3 tournaments. Did you win a match? Yes, we did. We were the champion in the district and the state chess competition, but sadly, we only managed to secure the 3rd place in the national chess competition. We had a difficult game when we met last year's champion. Dear students, let's continue with the reading lesson. For the reading lesson, first you have to read an online magazine article. The question is, who is the athlete in the picture? What do you know about him? Then you're going to read and listen. The article mentions different kinds of athletes. Find them and write them in your notebook. So here the answer for question 1, who is the athlete in the picture? The answer is Rafael Nadal. And then, what do you know about him? Here you can find some information about this tennis player.
Unit 8. Reading. An online magazine article. Exercise 2.
Superstition and sport. Many sports people are superstitious. Did you know that tennis player Rafa Nadal always takes 2 identical bottles of water with him to a tennis match? He puts them next to the court before he plays. golfer Tiger Woods always wears red on the last day of a golf tournament? And what about the famous basketball player Michael Jordan? He always wore his old college basketball shorts under his team shorts for luck, so the team shorts on top had to be very long. Superstitions like these have been part of sport since it began. The superstitions don't make much sense, but many sports champions believe they bring them luck and help them succeed in competitions. When it comes to superstition, athletes aren't the only ones, of course. Many of us have our own little habits. Personally, I always have to drink my coffee from the same cup, which drives my family crazy. According to psychologists, following the same routine makes people feel safe. When we do something and everything goes okay, it seems like a good idea to do it the same way next time. We don't want to behave differently in case things go wrong. Another possible explanation for the athlete's behavior is that following the same routine helps them relax before a game. Some of them go too far, however. There are stories of footballers who have worn the same pair of socks for many weeks because they thought they were lucky. Yuck!
Did you know? During a tournament, Croatian tennis star Goran Ivanisevic ate the same meal at the same restaurant every night for 2 weeks.
Dear students, let's look at the answers. For question number 2, the article mentions different kinds of athletes. Find them and write them in your notebook. The answers, here you have golfer, basketball player and footballer. Now let's continue with exercise 3. Read the article again and choose the correct answers. Number 1, for Tiger Woods, it is sometimes important to play golf on a particular day or in a particular color. Number 2, Michael Jordan always wore 2 different pairs of shorts or 1 long pair of shorts. Number 3, in the past, athletes weren't superstitious or were as superstitious as athletes today. Number 4, the writer of the article isn't superstitious about anything or is a bit superstitious. Number 5, people sometimes repeat the same behavior because they are scared of changing it or they want to be like athletes. Number 6, the word them in blue refers to footballers or athletes. So let's look at answer for number 1. The answer is B. Number 2, the answer is A. Number 3, the answer is B. Number 4, the answer is B. Number 5, the answer is A. And number 6, the answer is B. Dear students, are you superstitious? Have you got any particular habits you have to do when you do sports? What do you do? So here maybe you can write. For basketball, the last person to shoot a basket during the warm-up will have a good game. Or maybe you say you wipe the soles of your sneakers for good luck. Or maybe bounce the ball before taking a foul shot for good luck. Now, how many famous tennis players and golfers from your country do you know? Here you have Christian Didier Chin, the best professional Malaysian tennis player who was born in the year 2000 at Sabah, Malaysia. And you also have Gavin Green, who is of Chinese, Irish and Portuguese descent. Gavin turned professional in 2015 at the young age of 22. Dear students, for the web quest, choose a famous athlete to find out about. Number 1, write 3 things you want to know about him or her. Then you can work in pairs, swap your questions and find the answers to your partner's question. Share your information with your partner and then with the rest of the class. So here you can see the list of the top male sports people globally in the year 2021. Yes, students, here is another list for top female sport people globally for the year 2021. Yes, students, let's continue with the grammar lesson. For grammar, today you're going to learn present perfect plus for and since. Let's look at the rules. We use for and since with the present perfect to talk about a period of time up to the present. We use for when we are talking about the length of time up to the present. Here are the sentences. I've been in the team for 3 years. Then we use since when we state the starting point of the period of time up to the present. Let's look at these two sentences. I've been in the team since 2012. I've been in the team since I was 13. Now study the table and complete the sentences with for or since. Look at the article on page 85 to check your answers. So here let's look at the first one. Superstitions have been part of sport. Answer, since it began. Number 2, some footballers have worn the same pair of socks for many weeks. Now copy the table into your notebook. Complete it with the time expressions in the box. So here you have 2 hours yesterday, 5 minutes last week, a few days, 10th of June, many years, 1995, my birthday, she was a student, and a long time. So here you have 2 columns. The first one, time expression with since, and time expressions with for. Let's look at time expression with since. The answers, last week, 10th of June 1995, my birthday, she was a student. And then let's look at time expressions with for. So the answers, 5 minutes, a few days, many years, and a long time. Now let's look at the analyze. Look at the sentence and answer the questions. Anna and Jack have been friends since they were 4. So the question, when did Anna and Jack first became friends? So the answer, when they were 4 years old. Are they still friends now? Yes, because we have the present perfect have been friends. Yes, students, for exercise 3, complete the sentences with for or since. Number 1, the modern Olympic Games have existed since 1896. Number 2, England hasn't won the World Cup for a long time. Number 3, table tennis has been an Olympic sport since 1988. Number 4, our town has had a sports stadium since last year. And the last one, Juan has been a Malaga supporter for 7 years. Now, let's look at the note for look. How long with the present perfect? How long has Jo been a swimming teacher? She has been a swimming teacher for 10 years. She has been a swimming teacher since she was 18. Now write questions using how long and the present perfect. For example, you be at this school. So the question, how long have you been at this school? Let's look at the first notes. So you have you here and you have a mobile phone. So the sentence or the question using how long. How long have you had a mobile phone? So number 2, you live in this town. How long have you lived in your town? Next one, your parents know each other. How long have your parents known each other? Remember, we have to use the present perfect. Okay, here you have have you. So the second also have you, and the third also have you. So let's look at the last. Computers exist. So how long have computers existed? So remember, you use have, which is the present, and the perfect tense is existed. So the first one, had, have had. The second one, have lived. And the third one, have known. The last one, have existed. Let's look at number 5. Complete the answers to the questions in exercise 4. I've been at this school since. I've had a mobile phone for. I've lived in this town for. My parents have known each other for. Computers have existed since. Here you can write your own answers. Example number 1. I've been at this school since 2016. I've had a mobile phone for 3 years. I've lived in this town for 16 years. My parents have known each other for 25 years. Computers have existed since 1944. Dear students, now circle the correct answers. Here you have a conversation between Lucy and Nina. You look happy. What has happened? Nina, I've won a game of chess against Adam Green. Who's Adam Green? He, been or was? So he has been the school chess champion since or for. Answer is for 2 years. How long you have or have you? Answer is how long have you been in the chess team? Only since January. Well done. Oh look, he's sent or sent. So he has sent me a message. What does it say? Congratulations, you've got or you have got. So you have got better since we last have played or played. Answer is played. Yes, students, let's look at the next grammar item. We have present perfect and past simple. We use just with the present perfect when we want to emphasize that we have done something very recently. I have just spoken to him. They have just left. Now look at sentences 1 and 2. Are the verbs past simple or present perfect? Number 1, the Irish have kept their traditions. So this is present perfect. Number 2, in the past, everyone believed in fairies. So this is past simple. Now read the table. Copy and complete the rules with the present perfect or the past simple. Number 1, we use the present perfect to talk about actions that happened in the past, but we don't specify when they happened. Or we use the present perfect to talk about actions that began in the past and continue now. And the last one is we use the present perfect for recent actions. Next, we use the past simple to talk about completed actions in the past. And we also use the past simple to state or to talk about states or repeated actions in the past. Dear students, choose the correct words. Number 1, look, I found a 4-leaf clover. Answer is I have found. Number 2, it has been or it was Joe's birthday last week. So answer is was. Number 3, Dan's cat had or has had 4 black kittens last night. So answer is had. Oh no, somebody broke or somebody has broken the mirror. So answer is has broken. And number 5, Joe gave or Joe has given me this charm yesterday. So answer is Joe gave. Now complete the postcard with the past simple or present perfect form of the verbs in brackets. So dear Beth, we be. So we have been in Ireland since Saturday and we are having a great time. Yesterday morning we go, so we went to Blarney's castle and I kissed the Blarney stone. In the afternoon, we had a picnic in the countryside. The weather isn't good. It rained. It has rained 4 times since we arrived. Love, Katie. P.S. I saw a rainbow yesterday, but I haven't caught a leprechaun yet. Dear students, the next exercise is grammar in context. So this is about history. Complete the essay with the correct form of the verbs in brackets. Dear students, now listen and check your answers. Next, go online and find out about 3 superstitions in 2 different countries.
Unit 8. Grammar in Context. History. Exercise 6. The history of superstitions.
How long have people had superstitions? Probably since the world began. For thousands of years, people have looked for ways to explain why certain things happen.
The evil eye.
The superstition of the evil eye has existed in Greece since ancient times. The ancient Greeks believed that some people could have a bad effect on others just by looking at them. Since then, Greek people have worn special bracelets with a blue eye on them to protect them from evil.
Cats.
For centuries, people have thought that cats have magical powers. For this reason, the ancient Egyptians kept cats in their homes and did not allow anyone to treat them badly.
The number 13.
Why has this number become an unlucky number? Some people say it is because there were 13 people at Christ's last meal. Friday the 13th has not always been an unlucky date. People only started being superstitious about it in the 20th century, but no one really knows why.
Dear students, let's look at 3 superstitions in 2 different countries. Here we have Malaysia and United Kingdom. For Malaysia, sweeping the house at night brings bad luck. Do not cut your nails at night. It is snipping away your lifespan. And the last one, never sit on books as it leads to stupidity. For United Kingdom, we have superstitions like breaking a mirror gives you 7 years of bad luck. And putting new shoes on the table is seen as tempting fate. The last one, opening an umbrella inside means you would be cursed. Dear students, thank you for watching this video. And do remember to subscribe to my channel. It is called Educator Omni Tube. Don't forget to watch the next part, which is part 2 of this unit. I'm Madam Gan signing off. Bye.